outside, and as you probably saw, the cherry blossom tree in our garden is in full bloom. And you know what that means? It's time to make some stuff with cherry blossoms. But we can't just eat these straight away because they won't really taste like much, so we're gonna have to prepare these. And I think I'm gonna do this in the Japanese way, where you salt them and sort of like ferment them or cure them a little bit, and then we're gonna soak them in plum vinegar. So I've picked all the cherry blossoms now, so let's go inside and start doing this. First though, while I'm outside, I am gonna cut off all these little main stem bits and just have the flowers. So let's do that now. This way I can just throw these out. I want to keep a little bit of these stems on so that they look pretty nice like that. They should look really good. I picked quite a lot because honestly, our tree is huge, and even if I take even more, it's not going to make a dent on how many blossoms they're going to be this year. Plus, these are only the ones that I could reach. There's a ton more out of reach. You can see how many there are on this tree. It's huge. So yeah, we're good. We'll let this guy go. Got 73 grams of cherry blossoms, but we need to put in 20% of 73 grams in salt. So sea salt or kosher salt. What's 20% of 74?
20% of 74 is 14.8.
14.8 grams of salt, but we'll round it up to 15. Just to make life easier. This is kosher salt that I'm using right now, but you can use sea salt or any other kind of salt that's not iodized. Now we're just going to mix this all up. Try to get everything coated. Oh, I can definitely smell. It's a lot stronger now. Now I'm going to keep this in the fridge for a few days, and then we'll come back and then we'll carry on with the next steps. I think we're like 2 or 3 days later, and there is a... Let me pull these out real quick. Oh, that smells amazing. That smells so good. It smells like, what's it called? Like frangipani, or frangipani. But we've got quite a bit of liquid in there, so this should be ready to move on to the next step. So let's do that. Speaking of the next step, we're gonna take these out, dry them, and then I went and I bought some plum vinegar, which I'm gonna soak these in for another couple days. and then we'll dry them out. So let's do that right now real quick. Should only take a few minutes. Completely covered with vinegar, and then now we'll give this another couple days, but we'll leave it at room temperature this time. So this has been in vinegar for the past 2 days, and I'll be honest, the color has gotten insane. Like, look at the color of that. It's so deep and pink compared to even just the fresh cherry blossoms. It's crazy how the color has gotten so strong. But next step is we're gonna open this up, separate the vinegar and the cherry blossoms, and then we're gonna dry out the cherry blossoms. Now I'm just gonna let this drip for a few minutes, maybe like 15-20 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll set these cherry blossoms up to dry. This is the vinegar that we've had left. And the original vinegar was kind of like a brownish clear color, but now this has gone like a super deep red. I'm not gonna try it right now because my nose is pretty blocked from spring allergies, so I won't be able to taste anything anyways, but in a couple days, hopefully my sense of taste is a bit better. It's not COVID though, I'm pretty sure it's not COVID, but we'll save this for now. These are finally done. They're completely dry now. I've only been drying them for 1 day. And they smell fantastic, super fragrant. A little bit vinegary still, but a lot of the vinegar smell has gone. So now we can move on to the final step, which should be really quick. We just need to put these in a container with some salt, and that will keep them preserved for, I don't know, indefinitely. So let's get into that. Finish this off with a sprinkling of salt. So at the moment, I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this. I just kind of made it for fun because the cherry blossom was out. Anyone knows in the comments or has any suggestions, let me know what you think I should do with this. I guess in the meantime, I should taste one. Let's find a good one. I imagine it's gonna be quite salty just because I've literally just put salt on it, but it's really mouth-watering, but that's probably because of the salt. But it definitely tastes like cherry blossom, at least what I've tried of cherry blossom flavored things. It's a really light flavor. You know, maybe I could grind this up and then turn it into like a salt. I think it'd be really interesting. I'm also gonna just quickly try a dab of the vinegar. Mind you, this is still like pure vinegar with salt, so I don't really know if this will be very enjoyable to like just try by itself. So let's just try it anyways. Also, my nose has cleared up quite a bit since the last time I smelled this, just yesterday, but hopefully I can taste something. Oh, definitely salty, definitely vinegary, definitely got some flowery, floral flavors in there as well. A little bit sweet, but that might be because of the plum. I think this would be really good on like a salad or something, but we'll figure out a way to use this. I don't have much, so maybe I'll probably end up using this all in one thing, so we'll see in a future video. So that is the end of this video. I had a lot of fun making this. It was a long, pretty long process, maybe like in total about a week to make these. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, and if you're not already, subscribe too. And hopefully I am gonna move these videos to once a week from now on. Thank you for watching, everyone.